Hey everyone, it's Kimmy. I am Mama on a Mission. I am a 14-year online reseller, and today I'm going to do some shipping. And I thought I'd bring you along with me. Miss you guys. I don't do a lot of these ship with me videos, but I thought the last one was kind of fun because I just get to like chat with you guys. Like, you're my people, we're friends. So I am shipping out my weekend orders, and I have my numbers right here. You guys know I like to write things down. So this is just from Saturday and Sunday. It's Monday. I'm getting them. I'm going right from this video to the post office quick. It was slow. How was your guys' weekend? Both personally and professionally. I would love to know. It was much slower than last weekend by like $100 and something. Why does that happen? I don't know. I don't know. That's okay though. So I am going to be shipping 7. Look, I have a dress on. I have to go do something with my kids. If I look a little bit more put together, or like I actually have real clothes on, it's usually because I have to go out in public. I probably shouldn't say that because it makes me sound like lazy. And honestly, this really isn't that well put together. I mean, my hair is kind of just a mess, but we actually have to do some stuff for the next sport. My son plays football, so we have to do something for that. And school registration is happening. What? Okay, I only sold 9 items this weekend, which honestly is pretty low for me. And I have been listing all week. I did $191.31 on eBay. So that's pretty decent. And for Poshmark, I only sold $29, 2 items. I don't know if Poshmark's still mad at me for when I broke remember I broke their relisting, that new thing about relisting and delisting, and they gave me a warning. I don't know if they're still mad at me for that. I guess I don't know. So my total for the weekend was $220.31. So for 2 days, that's about $100 a day, which is my typical goal, but I'm going to be hoping for more soon now that summer, you know, my son's baseball season is pretty much over. We're going into a different sport and stuff, but baseball really consumes a lot of our lives in the summer. So I'm gonna be, well, last week I was good. Look at me, I'm wasting too much time already just talking your ears off. Let's get one of these things shipped. So I don't know if you guys remember, about a year ago, maybe a little bit longer than that, I purchased some wholesale boutique items. Every once in a while I get this like YOLO vibe, and I try something new. Some of it went really quickly and well, and others has sat. I have all kinds of ways to buy things and flip things, and sometimes I get bored, so I try new things. So this is a boutique item I bought wholesale. Pretty much all the items were around $5 shipped and landed to me. Some of this stuff I'm now just trying to get rid of. So not a great sale here. I think the people who do well in boutique stuff, like that's all they do. And I feel like that's where people are successful. And I was just kind of like trying this out. Probably not, like I said, some of it went really well in the $25 to $30 range, plus size new boutique items. And then this went for $9 plus shipping. So I made $1. Can't even really get anything for $1 at the dollar store anymore. So I didn't do very well. Oh well, it's getting moved. I'm happy. It's really cute. I just think the boutique items are kind of harder to do unless you specialize in them. And that's okay. So this is 10 ounces. I made $1. Going out to Idaho, it's going to cost $5.83, and it's only 10 ounces. So really, that's kind of expensive, but oh well. I love my little Dymo printer. I need to, I don't know, knock on wood with that one because I think it's probably 4 to 5 years old. You guys see my cup? My sons, for Christmas, we let them pick out things like to buy us, like as their parents and stuff. Look at this one my one son gave me. Being your favorite child seems like gift enough, but here's a cup. My sassy older son. He's funny. Isn't that funny? Being your favorite child seems like gift enough, but here's a cup. Oh boy. So the interesting thing about what some of the items I do have going out today is that I have, again, a mix of summer and fall, but this is like a really thick, warm sweater. So we really need to get the summer things up and get your sweaters going, because I'm starting to sell sweaters already, and it's August. So this is J. Crew. I found it at the bins. 100% lamb's wool. Really nice, like rugby style stripe sweater. It's thick. It's warm. Yeah, so that's pretty insane. I have several heavy sweaters going out today in August. So here's your sign. We always talk about this. Anything could sell at any time, but fall items are starting to sell. Look for your fall colors, darker hues, oranges, browns, dark blue like this, neutrals, tans, warmer materials. It's happening. It's happening already, you guys. What happened to summer? So this J. Crew 100% lamb's wool sweater is sold for $26.94 plus shipping. A lot of my sweaters go somewhere in that range, like if it's wool, cashmere, and just like a basic brand, which J. Crew is a good brand, but the resale value isn't always there. But this was 100% lamb's wool, so that did elevate it. And that is honestly, if that was just a regular sweater and was not a good material, there's no reason I wouldn't have probably picked it up, honestly. Like if it was just like a cotton sweater, maybe at the bins and maybe with the right timing, which this was at the bins. It's going out to Montana. White Sulphur Springs. I have no idea where that's at. So $5.90. And I don't know, it can't be that cold really anywhere yet, right? I mean, I'm in Wisconsin, pretty cold state, and today it's 82. But I think people are just starting to think about fall. They don't need any more shorts or anything. Just put that right in a poly mailer. Look, I'll do another one of these. Can you see the fuzzy on this? Look at all that. Start thinking about your fall and winter, like keywords: fuzzy, cozy, snuggly, cuddly. That's what people will be looking for. Now this is not a brand. I picked this up for the material. The brand is just Rafaela. It's nothing special, but this is a Angora rabbit and lamb's wool sweater. I paid $4 for this. See, it's fuzzy, it's slouchy, it's cozy. I think I even put that soft turtleneck sweater. So really there's no brand connected to this to make this more valuable. It's the material for sure. This sold for $24.17, and it's going out to Washington. So again, around the anywhere between $20 and $30, I would assume a good quality, basic brand sweater with some kind of material aspect. That's what they're gonna go for. Now, if you find, better brands, sometimes cashmere can go for more. Ooh, so then you might get a few more dollars out of it, of course. This had no brand connected to it, and I still got $24 $4 and some change for it. Are you guys listing your fall stuff yet? I've been listing it. I'm getting it going here. This is only 14 ounces. It's going to cost, well, it's going out to Washington. There's a couple states that are kind of pricey to ship to. $6.82, and it's not even a pound. $6.82. But Washington, California, a lot of times it's more expensive. Obviously, Hawaii or Alaska, those are always more expensive. I put my little sticker on. Thank you so much. And away we go. What else we got here? I'll do this other sweater. This is Tahari, which again is not, I don't pick up everything in Tahari, but this is 100% cashmere luxe. That's 3 material-based sweater warm pickups in a row. I put luxury and cozy. It's another neutral gray color. You know, Tahari, like I said, it's not like I'm like, oh, Tahari. But if I find something that has some better quality materials, then I will take a chance on it. And that's, you know, bread and butter. If I can stay in the 20s, like $20 range for solds, I'm happy with that. Like, you know, taking items for $1 or $2, couple dollars, especially if they're from the bins, and then flipping it to $25, like that's what I do. That's my job. So I'm very happy with that. This is going out to California. Let's see how much this one costs. This is only 9 ounces though. So that's really not 9 ounces. That's not very heavy. And $5.83. So it's, you know, 9 ounces isn't very heavy, but away we go. I have my little stickers and I have my little business cards that I put in there if they need to contact me or whatever. And away we go. Are your kiddos getting ready for, you know what, my son is going into high school. I have teenagers now. I've been doing this 14 years. And for the school supply list, it said there was no school supply list. It basically said, bring the basics. And your teacher will tell you if you need anything additional, like pencils, pens, whatever. Okie dokie. So that's what we're gonna do. I'm not used to that. Usually it's like a long list of what you're supposed to bring. This is bread and butter. You guys know I do a lot in Torrid. I love this super soft line. Actually, I was wearing a super soft dress this weekend and I got so many compliments on it, and it literally felt like pajamas. I told one of them, a mom, I said, it's literally like wearing pajamas. The material is so soft, but yet I still look cute. Like, it's like awesome. This is bread and butter, right? I get these at the bins. I get, you know, most of the time I don't really pay up for Torrid unless it's more of a substantial piece. They sold for $12.32 plus ship. I got this at the bins. Probably cost me 50 cents. Although my bins price went up. I need to do a video on that. I was like so shocked. It went up again. I'm so old that I remember when my bins was 79 cents per pound. I used to go to a bins that is now closed. Like, I've been doing this a long time. And now it went up again. What's your guys' bins price if you have a bins by you? And granted, I am still thankful. That's like the cheapest you're going to find things is usually at a bins, a bins price. I'm thankful. But the price went up again. And my bins is crazy busy. This Torrid, it's only 6 ounces. It's going to Pennsylvania, which is closer to me. So hopefully it'll be a little bit less expensive. $4.74. So yeah, the price went up again, and gosh, I'm like, what the heck? I didn't know it was going up, which, not that they have to warn us or anything, but all of a sudden the sign read different, and I was like, wait a second. That's not what it used to be. Torrid bread and butter. You know, I make $9, $10 off of bread and butter, things that I get at the bins. Oh, this is a Poshmark. This is a Poshmark. Now, this was a great sale. By Anthropologie. I showed you guys this not long ago, maybe 2 months ago. This double thin labels there. It says by Anthropologie on it. A very pretty art to wear, boho, eclectic, artsy piece by Anthropologie. I did put in boho, peasant, and mixed print. Very, very classic Anthropologie piece here. And it sold for $26.10 on a sale. I almost always have a coupon or a sale going, but that's a great sale. $26.10. Really pretty piece. Look at the details on this. Really pretty. I love finding pieces like that. I'm a boho girl most of the time. Well, most of the time I look like a mess, but I love wearing floral prints, peasant, boho. You know what else always does? I know some of you watch her too. Quemby, the Grateful Reseller. I always want to say the Grateful Queen. The Grateful Reseller. Quemby. She's the cutest. Boho stuff. Oh my gosh, all of her Johnny Was tops. I'm always so envious. Her house is so cute. Like, I love her. If you don't know, you could go. She's from California. I watch her, listen to her quite a bit. I listen to a lot of different people. So there's a Anthropologie piece. I'm making about 20 bucks on it, which is great. It is going to Hollywood, Florida. It's only 7 ounces, and it's for $4.80 shipping. That's kind of like where I would prefer to be, honestly, if I could. But one more eBay item to ship. 9 orders on a Monday. That is kind of low for me. But it's better than nothing. So I'm going to take it and run with it and be happy about it. Now, this is a fun sale. From the way beginning, I've always sold plus size and big and talls. I like doing it. I'm always mentioning it to you guys. I just like this vintage piece. The brand is just Putzers, but it's a 3XLT. It kind of has like a equestrian ranch vibe to it with the stripes here and the button-ups. What would elevate it more? Maybe pearl snaps, different print. It sold for $15.71 plus shipping. Again, this is just bread and butter for me. Bread and butter, bread and butter. You know, I like finding the big and tall sizes at the bins that I do. I mean, they're harder to find because the size is not as common, but I don't think a lot of people like picking up big and tall sizes. I do. Just the way I am. I've always done it. And us fluffy folks need clothes too, you know. 12 ounces. Where is this going out to? Bread and butter here. Another, you know, that's about $10 in profit. That's fine. We're going out to Indiana here. And it's gonna go for $6.17. Crazy what it costs to ship things these days. Back in my day, I'm sounding really old here. Back in my day, the bins was only 79 cents per pound. Those days are long gone. That was probably, like I said, I've been going to the bins for as long as I can remember. So at least 10 years ago. All right, that was all of my eBay sales, about $193 in sales. So that's okay. I want to definitely start hopefully selling more than that. And then I only have 2 Poshmark. Like what? I don't know. That seems insane to me. That's not very many. And nothing on Depop. So I don't know. I don't know what's happening, if I'm an anomaly here. Now this is another bins pickup. It's the brand H by Halston. It's not a brand I pick up a lot or in everything, but this is 100% linen. It's a really nice linen top in a like lovely pink color. I put legging look in there, 100% linen, very nice soft pink color. I wouldn't have picked this up if it was just like just a regular button down. The 100% linen is why I picked it up. Sold for $17 at Bins. I get $13.60 out of this sale. So it sold for $17. After fees, I get $13.60. I paid 50 cents for this, so I'm making $13.10 off this one item. And since it's Poshmark, I don't have to worry about the shipping part, which is nice because they pay for priority mail shipping. Going out to California, I'm sure actually a couple of you have commented, they get to wear linen, you know, lighter materials into, I think someone said even into December out there. By December, we'll have snow on the ground. So we'll be wearing those cozy cashmere lamb's wool sweaters because we'll be freezing up here. And this was just another Bins pickup, really good condition, but I wouldn't really recommend buying this brand unless they were in excellent condition or like a unique size or style. This is just like a classic. This is business casual. It's Hush Puppy. I only got $12 for this. Bought them at the Bins. My earnings is $9.05 after fees, and I paid $1 for them, so I made $8, but I would not really recommend picking. That's just my personal thing. But look how they're in like perfect condition. I don't know if anybody ever wore them, and I think that's why I picked them up. I don't know if anybody ever wore these things. Look at them. Really pretty blue color. Oh well, $8 is still profit. I get my initial investment back. Of course, at the Bins is the best. I did go to the Bins last week. It was okay. Very, very busy. I realized that the price went up. I want to talk about that. Yeah, I mean, we're so busy. I got some footage. I have a couple videos that have footage in my videos. You know, I've been doing videos for a while that shows how big my Bins is. It's probably double the size of Quimby's if you follow her. Who else has done some Bins footage? I mean, my Bins is pretty big. The rows are very long. They're probably, I don't know, I guess I should count next time. 12 bins long. And like when I was there this past week, the people yell. Do people yell at yours? The managers and stuff yell because people try to fit in at the end. They're elbow to elbow. People behind each other, like the t-shirt bros will kind of buddy up all next to each other. And still people were trying to shop at the ends, but they don't let you shop at the ends. So they were yelling, get off of the ends. You're not allowed to shop at the ends. That's how busy. So on both sides, 12 bins long. Elbow to elbow, some people doubled up. That's how busy my Bins is. You know, and people fighting and swearing and throwing elbows and stuff. And people at the ends could not shop, so they had to wait until other people cleared out to do it. That's how busy. I mean, I imagine most of them are that busy, but Quimby's is not that busy. Out in California. So that was my last sale. I'm going to get a box or a bag and go visit my wonderful post office ladies. And I still need to do my Nifty cross posting. Oh yeah, I just did my Nifty sync update. If you use the Nifty app, remember to sync your items. So like when I list on eBay, I put it over here like you know what's going on in my basement, in my office here. My listing area is over there. When I list, then I have to upload them onto Nifty so I can cross post them. Takes 2 seconds, fastest thing on the planet. But if you are a Nifty person and you list, some people list directly on Nifty. You can do that too. I don't. I list on my phone first on eBay and then I cross post using my Nifty app. Long story short here, if you use it, just remember to sync every couple days, sync your listing so it will upload your eBay items and then you can, or however you do it. it'll upload and just update all of your listings. So I just did that. It added a bunch of new listings that I've been listing the last couple days. I didn't list yesterday, but I did Friday and Saturday. I gave myself the day off yesterday and cleaned my whole house. And my boys were at a baseball thing, so we did that too. And I got some things from the garden. I picked some peppers, some tomatoes, zucchini, squash. I'm eating blackberries right off my blackberry bushes. Anybody like to garden? It's another thing I like to talk about. Anyways, that's it. 9 items going out. $220 in sales for the weekend. I'm going to cross post. I'm going to go to the ship. I'm going to ship, then cross post, then list. I'm getting 10 done today. My new goal when the kids go back to school is going to be 15. And that's a lot for me because I can't, my attention span is like a mouse. This big. I have a hard time concentrating. You haven't noticed all my scattered thoughts all the time. You poor people listening to me. This lady's crazy. Anyways, I hope you guys had a great weekend. I hope you guys had some sales to get out today. And here's to a good week. I'm going to kill it. You're going to kill it. We're going to do all the things we need to do. Make some money. I registered my kids for school. It was like several $100s. Like this mama on a mission to pay for school. for all the things the kids are going to need for back to school. And for lunches and food. Oh, I got a grocery order this morning. My kids are eating me out of house and home, man. Yo, everything's so dang expensive. And the food that 2 teenage boys eat, they eat basically a pizza in themselves, like, because they eat so much. And I mean, they're athletes, so they do have their expenditure of calories is a lot. Here I go blabbing again. I hope you guys are doing great. Let's kill it this week. Here we go. You guys check in. Tell me how you're doing. I love you so much, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye.